Lafayette County this morning. And here's the rest of the list. Berea Independent out, along with Jackson County, Owsley County, Estill, Anderson, Bath, Scott, Owen, Casey, Fleming, Lincoln County, Bourbon, Rowan, Nicholas, Madison, Woodford County, Boyle, Morgan, Shelby, and Franklin, Bergen Independent, Pulaski County, Woodbridge Academy and Midway, Rockcastle County, Harrison County, Mercer, Menifee, Clark, Montgomery, Clay, the Lexington School, Lee County, Letcher, the Mateer School in Paris, Magoffin County, Laurel, East Bernstadt Independent, St. Agatha's in Winchester, Good Shepherd in Frankfort, Whitley County out today, Lexington Junior Academy, Knox County, Discovery Montessori, Bluegrass Baptist, Powell County, Harlan County, Landmark Baptist, Cornerstone Christian, Somerset Community College, Grace Fellowship Christian, and Hollis Elementary. No bus service this morning. Also closed Trinity Christian School and the Capital Day School in Frankfort. Lexington Christian Academy also out, and Harvest Christian Academy. I'm getting these in my ear as we speak. 1 hour delays now. Paris Independent, Frankfort Independent, Sayre School, Madison County Voed on Plan B, Mary Queen of the Holy Rosary also on a 1 hour delay, along with Christ the King, Danville Independent, Midway College staff. It looks like reports at 8 and 9 o'clock classes are canceled. Also, Kentucky Tech Central Campus on a 1 hour delay, and Eastern Kentucky University on a 1 hour delay, along with Richmond Model School. And lots going around this morning.
I guess the big question now is how long and how bad will this get?
We're talking first of all about snow advisory for the eastern part of the state. We'll show that map to you in just a moment. But the main thing for us, total accumulations here in the bluegrass of about an inch, and the combination of the falling temperatures and the snow and the ice left over from the rain have caused very slick roads. This should continue for much of the morning and afternoon. Take a look at what's going on right now. Outside, we are talking about light snow, 25 degrees the temperature, humidity at 85%. Pressure is rising at 29.82. Winds are now a factor. Northwest at 14, wind chill is down to 4 above. The area you see in red, those counties are under a snow advisory until 10 a.m. It is everything in the eastern part of the state, basically from Vanceburg to West Liberty, as close to Urban, back over towards around Harlan. 1 to 2 inches total accumulation. Rest of us should be popping about an inch of snow around the central part of the state. And you see that line of snow coming through right now. It'll be tapering off to flurries here by about noon, but still quite cold. Cloudy and cold, some snow showers for the morning, and the temperatures will be dropping down from the 20s to the teens as the day moves on.
All right, we're going to be getting a report on road conditions in just a little bit from Tim Weldon. Right now, look at other news this morning. A new memorial is going to honor 7 Western Kentucky teenagers killed in a fiery car crash last month. That memorial will be surrounded by 7 eternal flames, and 1 for each of the young men killed. The 7 Trigg County High School students died when their car struck a pickup truck. Friends say they got the memorial idea from a similar one in Hopkinsville that honors soldiers who were killed in a plane crash.
Some angry parents say the state has a hard lesson to learn about the Kentucky Education Reform Act. More than 300 people lined the Capitol steps yesterday to rally against the Reform Act. Many say Kara has gone too far and in the wrong direction. They want Kara out now, and others want changes made.
I belong to an organization called Parents and Professionals Involved in Education, and the position that our board has taken at this time is not to repeal CARA, but to change it, to make it better.
What are the main changes?
We have some concern with the technology. We have some concern with the CARES testing. We have some concern with the choices that we're allowed to make at a local level.
After the rally, a spokesperson for the Pritchard Committee said he thinks some of the views that were presented were distorted. The Kentucky State University Board of Regents voted against allowing its non-faculty employees to join a union. It would have been the first collective bargaining arrangement in the state government. Union members have been gauging interest at KSU for several months and say the school's employees came to them. The vote came after nearly 2 hours of debate.
The 2 men arrested for the attack on figure skater Nancy Kerrigan are scheduled to be arraigned today. One of them is Sean Eckert, the bodyguard of rival skater Tanya Harding. Eckert reportedly told authorities that Harding's ex-husband got him to arrange the attack. News reports say the other man, Derek Smith, drove the getaway car in the attack. Several local religious leaders are pooling their resources to help solve Lexington's homeless problem. This is the 3rd year for the clergy's campaign for the homeless. The event has raised thousands of dollars to support local homeless programs. Leaders say that this year's money will help provide training and prevention services for the increasing number of people who are on the streets these days.
In every city
across this nation, the numbers are growing. There are more women and children and more families that find themselves homeless. And the most of us are only 1 or 2 paychecks away from being homeless ourselves.
The United Way of the Bluegrass is coordinating the campaign, which will run from February 4th through the 14th.
Kind of messy out there. Kind of bad. Dangerous.
And later on this weekend, kind of cold. Big time cold. Coldest we have seen so far this winter. We'll tell you what's going on when we come back.
Introducing new popcorn shrimp with Long John Silver's. By the pound or by the meal, you get a lot for a little. Now that's a nice change. New popcorn shrimp at Long John Silver's. This offer won't last long, so pop in soon. Long John Silver's.
My basement nearly drove me out of my house. It leaked and it stayed damp. Isn't that right, Margaret? So I called B-Dry. B-Dry fixed the leaking, and the work is fully warranted for the life of the house. And when my friend Margaret had that same problem, I said, call B-Dry, Margaret. That Margaret, what would she do without me?
Call 253-B-Dry.
Of the emergency markdown sale at Value City Furniture. All overstocked 1993 merchandise must go now, regardless of cost or loss. We've jammed our showrooms with over 100 truckloads of sofas, love seats, and chairs, all priced for immediate sale at savings of 40 to 60% off. Fabulous 5-piece country bedroom, not $900, now only $598. 5-piece black Roman dinettes, not $400, your choice, an incredible $166. Halogen desk lamps, your choice, $1988. It all must go now during the final days of the emergency markdown sale at Value City Furniture.
This edition of Central Kentucky's 18 Weather is brought to you by TMC Long Distance.
Welcome back on this snowy Friday morning, 6:37. Nasty, blizzardy, kind of wet.
Yeah, I looked outside this morning and I said, hey, wait a minute, it snowed. I didn't know it was going to do that.
No, it was supposed to yesterday, and we were expecting all this, man. We were also expecting temperatures to be much colder than what they are, and they will be much colder than what they are later on this afternoon and tonight. We'll be seeing the lows down below zero. And I'll continue for the weekend. Here's how it looks at the present time. 25 degrees with light snow. Humidity 85%. Pressure is rising, 29.82. Winds from the northwest at 14, so bundle up outside. It feels like 4 above. And friends, we are getting some light snow showers and also some snow flurries over much of Kentucky at this present time. Part of that cold front that came on through has brought the band of snow showers and flurries pretty much over the eastern part of the state right now, especially around West Virginia. But back behind me over here in Indiana, they're getting some, make at Missouri, they're getting some snow showers as well, too. This is Indiana, and what you see right now is what's going on nationwide. Thunderstorms and rain from the Carolinas back over towards Florida. And here's the line of snow that's been kind of pummeling the Ohio Valley. Not much snow out there, about 1 to 2 inches, but enough to cause problems with area roads and to keep the schools closed, as you well know, at this time. Meanwhile, thousands of feet up in space, you can see all the Gulf moisture moving to the east. But over here, here's that band, the cold front and the snow showers. It's now blanketing the Ohio Valley and will be staying with us for much of the morning and afternoon, although it will taper off to flurries. Later on this afternoon, cold front moves all the way down over the Gulf of Mexico, but we still keep a few flurries out there, and yes, colder temperatures. Daytime highs in the 20s this morning. They'll drop down as the afternoon moves on. And once again, to keep in mind, this part of Kentucky, under a snow advisory until 10 o'clock this morning. You folks in the mountains and as close as urban could receive 1 to 2 inches of snow total accumulation. Here in the bluegrass, it should be about 1 inch. Your forecast for today, cloudy and cold, some snow showers, temperatures dropping down from the 20s during the afternoon. For tonight, sets the table for very cold temperatures and partly cloudy skies. 1 above, make it 1 below, should be the low. For tomorrow, another cold day, partly cloudy, morning flurry, 16 above, and we move on. You will see on Sunday, we'll get a bit of a warm-up. 28 the high with mostly sunny skies. And on Monday, it's 30 with a chance for snow showers. And on Tuesday, 29. The high with cloudy skies again. We've kind of gradually warmed back up.
Wow.
After a very cold weekend.
For the high tomorrow?
That is
Woo.
correct.
We're getting a lot of practice driving around in the snow.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
That's right.
Good luck out there. Thanks, Jim. We have some more closings, as some of these school systems say it's too dangerous for our buses to get up and down these hills.
We have a lot of them. So let's go over the list for you right now, starting out with no school in Fayette County, and here are the rest of them. Berea Independent closed, along with Jackson County, Owsley County, Estill, and Anderson. Bath, Scott, Owen, Casey, Fleming. Lincoln, Bourbon, Rowan, Nicholas, Madison. Woodford County, Boyle, Morgan, Shelby, and Franklin. Bergen Independent out today. Pulaski County, Woodbridge Academy and Midway, Rockcastle County, Harrison County, Mercer, Menifee, Clark, Montgomery, Clay, the Lexington School, Lee County, Letcher, Matier School in Paris, Magoffin County, Laurel County, East Bernstadt Independent, St. Agatha's in Winchester, Good Shepherd Frankfort, Whitley County, Lexington Junior Academy, Knox County, Discovery Montessori, Bluegrass Baptist, Powell County, Harlan, Landmark Baptist, Cornerstone Christian, Somerset Community College, Grace Fellowship Christian, Hollis Elementary, no bus service, Trinity Christian, Capital Day in Frankfort, Lexington Christian Academy, Harvest Christian, and the June Buchanan School closed today. And the next list is 1 hour delays, and here we go. Paris Independent, Frankfort Independent, Sayre School, Madison County Voed is on Plan B, Mary Queen of the Holy Rosary, Christ the King, Danville Independent, Midway College staff reported 8, and 9 o'clock classes are canceled. Kentucky Tech and also EKU on a 1 hour delay. Does that do it for now? Okay.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything about UK, and they rarely delay.
Oh, I would be surprised.
Big time blizzard.
Yeah.
Well, we will be right back with a look at business news and sports headlines.
But first, we want to get a report on the road conditions from Tim Weldon. He is out sliding away this morning. Tim, how is it out there?
Well, Robin, I want to invite you to come out here and trade places with me this morning. It's awfully bitter cold this morning. Actually, we're having some reports of some serious traffic tie-ups on Interstate 64 in Woodford County near the rest areas. That's where a tractor-trailer has jackknifed, so keep that in mind. And as rush hour begins, we're bound to see more traffic problems here in Lexington. You should be seeing what South Limestone looked like about 1 hour ago. Right now, the streets are passable in most places, although they are slick and hazardous, and bound to become worse, according to one official with the Streets and Roads Department.
Well, we've had our trucks out all night putting down salt and calcium. The roads are in decent shape right now, but as the temperature drops, they'll begin to freeze back over. So you need to give a little lead time, getting to work, just take it a little bit slower and be careful and watch what you're doing.
And there are a couple other weather notes. In addition to the slick roads, we've been having some instances of blowing snow, so you ought to keep that in mind if you're out on the roads. And in addition to that, it is bitterly cold, and so you need to remember that and allow yourself extra driving time to get to work.
Well, Tim, we are sorry that we can't change places with you, but we'll save some coffee for you. How's that? Thanks a lot. We'll be right back with a look at business news and sports headlines.
Now at Circuit City, everything is on sale. Every TV, VCR, and camcorder is on sale. Every computer, printer, and monitor is on sale. Every audio system, CD player, and loudspeaker is on sale. Every car stereo, portable stereo, and telephone is on sale. And every washer, dryer, and refrigerator is on sale. Everything is on sale. Now at Circuit City.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
A friend of mine told me about Vision for Less. So when I went to Vision for Less, they were very helpful. They helped me pick out the right frame, that will be most comfortable for me. I got my eyeglasses and my contact lenses both for $89. So I'm really very happy with Vision for Less.
So remember, for the best value in eye care for the entire family, shop, compare, and then come to Vision for Less. You may pay a lot more elsewhere, but you won't see any better.
Today, MCI announces a project. It will unite the human voice and data and video and interactive media for the entire nation. Some people call it the Information Superhighway. MCI just calls it empowering technology to do things it never even dreamed of.
A Superstar February, only on NBC. It kicks off after the Super Bowl with Harrison Ford in Regarding Henry. Sean Young is witness to the execution. Bill Cosby, the mystery movie. Country's best on Hot Country Jam. The Friday mystery movies with Kenny Rogers as McShane and an all-new Heart to Heart. Daytime's biggest in the Soap Opera Digest Awards. Lindsay Wagner and an all-new Danielle Steele and Steven Seagal is Out for Justice. NBC's Blockbuster Month. NBC's Superstar February.
Welcome back. It is 1:15 right now with business news this morning. Here's Mark Haynes.
Good morning. Another announcement about corporate layoffs, this time from the nation's largest local phone company. GTE Corp says it will cut 17,000 jobs and take a $1.8 billion charge against fourth quarter earnings. One analyst says this is often what it takes for companies like GTE to stay competitive in the 90s.
Companies are getting their house in order. Competition is coming on quickly. What the companies are trying to do is make investments in the future, upgrade their networks, improve customer service quality. And I think that's the message here today with GTE.
Tokyo share prices rose this morning. The 225-share Nikkei average ended at 18,973, up about 396 points. The dollar mixed against the major currencies this morning, down against the yen, but up against the mark and the pound. On Wall Street, the Dow begins today at 3842.43. The industrials lost 6 and change yesterday. A big drop in mortgage rates this week. 30-year fixed-rate mortgage fell below 7% for the first time since late October. The 15-year fixed and 1-year adjustables also fell. And it was more good news on the inflation front, as the government told us once again that rising prices are not a problem. Retail inflation edged up a mere 0.2% last month. For all of 1993, consumer prices were up only 2.7%, the lowest inflation rate in 7 years. And that's the business brief for this morning. I'm Mark Haynes.
And in sports, #1 North Carolina got blown out by Georgia Tech earlier this week. That left Duke in the perfect position to take over the #1 spot. Last night they hosted Wake Forest. Now watch this. Duke by 2, seconds left. Wake Forest playing for one shot. Randolph Childress is the man. He shoots, yes. They call it a 2-point shot. Now Grant Hill, he comes down trying to break the tie and win the game. No good. It's in overtime, right? No. The refs come back. They change their mind. They make the right call. Childress actually hit a 3-pointer. They give it to him, and Wake Forest upsets Duke 69-68. Another game, Louisville, who's playing very well, hosted Virginia Tech. Harold Miner with the steal and the monster jam. Freshman DeJuan Wheat, watch the leaner, boom, hits it. Shot clock winding down, and Louisville wins 95-76.
Some good games.
Yeah, Duke took it on the chin on that one.
We're going to be right back after this.
Toyota tries to be a good neighbor. I guess that's the best way to sum it up. Kentucky's been so good to us, we're always looking for ways that we can best pay it back. So we look for programs that involve youth, the arts, education. K&T, for example, has been a big deal for us. University of Kentucky Library. We think any corporation should look at it that way, try to give back a little bit. Also, tax dollars, only go so far.
The original theatrical masterpiece, the London and Broadway phenomenon, The Phantom of the Opera, by Andrew Lloyd Webber, coming to the Kentucky Center for the Arts on January 6th. Avoid the lines and the sold-out signs. Call now for tickets for The Phantom of the Opera. Call 502-584-7777.
Time is running out for the Heilig Myers Furniture year-end clearance sale. Hurry for big savings on hundreds of items and groups for every room in your home. How much can you save? Up to 60%. It's all gotta go. And at up to 60% off, it will. There's still time to save big if you hurry to Heilig Myers' big year-end clearance sale. The furniture blowout you can't afford to miss.
Time really does a number on your car. At Maaco, we're ready to do a number on your car, too. But this number you'll like. Half. For only half price. A great Maaco paint job. Now during our
Maaco half-price paint sale. Right now, get a $299.95 Maaco Supreme paint job for only $150. That's just half price.
So come on in. For half price, we'll paint the whole car.
Welcome back. It's 11 till 7 now. And in case you haven't noticed, Kentucky Sunrise is going through some changes, and this guy's one of them.
That's right. Reporter Tim Weldon and I have both joined the team that you wake up to each morning.
And starting Monday, you're going to see another change. This is Tracy Cornett, and she's going to be doing the morning news with Gary. And Tracy is also going to be working part-time. I'm going to be doing the noon news, so you're still going to see me around.
She's not leaving, everybody. She's just going to the noon news, so don't totally abandon
that. No, of course not. And Tracy's going to work part-time, too, because she has some family obligations.
That's right. I have 2 little kids at home, so I'm hoping to balance my life as well as you're doing right now. No, you've really left some huge shoes to fill, and I've heard nothing but raving comments about you, and thank you so much.
Well, it's wonderful to have you here, and this is going to be a great show for you to work on. It is a great staff, as you have already discovered, because you've been here about a week. And I just wanted to mention Director Kim Cuthbert and our overnight photographer Steve Collier, our producer Sam Gordon. They're wonderful. They never get any of the credit, but they're great people, and you're going to enjoy working with them. A lot of people, Cornett is Tracy's last name, they're going to know your husband, Frank.
If you remember, out there, Frank played for Lexington Catholic and then for Vanderbilt in college, and that's where I met him. And now we're here, settled permanently in Lexington, so...
Well, Tracy, it is great to have you joining us, and I will be watching with all the folks at home, you and Gary, every morning. So good luck. Best wishes to you guys.
And she's right, big shoes to fill. You did a wonderful job in the past 3 years, and you have been one exemplary employee here at Channel 18.
Well, I've enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed watching you myself. So I'm glad to be a part of the team that you were once part of.
Thank you. You guys will do a great job.
Well, headlines and a look at weather when Kentucky Sunrise returns.
You said you wanted beefy.
So we created Arby's $1.99 French dip sub, piling delicious, fresh sliced, oven-roasted Arby's roast beef on a freshly toasted sub roll.
You said you wanted hot and juicy.
So we gave you a cup of savory au jus.
You said you wanted a napkin.
Arby's French dip sub. It's everything you've always wanted, and then some. Only $1.99, and only at Arby's.
For those of you who have put off getting new glasses for far too long, for one reason or another, Dr. Beiser's Value Vision announces 1 hour, 1 place, one heck of a deal. Right now, buy a complete pair of single vision glasses, lenses, and frames for only $39.95, or get 2 complete pair for only $69.95. Bifocals and trifocals are only $20 more. Only from Dr. Beiser's Value Vision. But better do it now, before it's too late.
Hi, Glenn Gregory here from Keystone Window Sales. Order now through January 31st and receive a 10% discount on all Alcan door hoods and window awnings built from rigid spring-tempered aluminum. Invest in an awning that will last your lifetime. Numerous colors and designs are available. Call 293-0532 locally or 1-800-452-8755. Happy New Year from a company serving the bluegrass since 1951. Keystone Window Sales. And remember, mention this ad.
Total wall-to-wall clearance at California Waterbeds. Hurry, final 4 days. Sale ends Tuesday, 9 p.m. Our absolute guaranteed lowest prices of the year. Save up to 70% on all floor models, one-of-a-kind, discontinued, and slightly dinged merchandise. Our guaranteed lowest prices of the year. Plus, do not pay until July. Make no payments till July. Lowest prices of the year. Hurry, final 4 days. Sale ends Tuesday, 9 p.m. Only at California Waterbeds.
Well, students and parents, I know a lot of you are glued to the tube and to the radio. Hey, do we have school today? Robyn's going to tell us.
Remember that great feeling you used to get, you know, when you found out you could go back to bed or else go out and play in the snow? Well, a lot of students are going to get it this morning. Let's run down the list for you right now, starting out. No school in Fayette County. Also, no school in Berea Independent, Jackson County, Owsley, Estill, and Anderson. Bath County, Scott, Owen, Casey, Fleming. Lincoln, Bourbon, Rowan, Nicholas, Madison. Woodford, Boyle, Morgan, Shelby, and Franklin. No school, Bergen Independent, Pulaski County, Woodbridge Academy and Midway, Rockcastle County, Harrison County, Mercer County, Menifee, Clark, Montgomery, Clay, the Lexington School, Lee County, Letcher, Metier School in Paris, McGoffin County, Laurel County, East Bernstadt Independent, St. Agatha's in Winchester, Good Shepherd, Frankfort, Whitley County, Lexington Junior Academy, Knox County, Discovery Montessori, Bluegrass Baptist, Powell County, Harlan County, Landmark Baptist, Cornerstone Christian, Somerset Community College, Grace Fellowship Christian, Hollis Elementary, no bus service, Trinity Christian out today, Capital Day in Frankfort, Lexington Christian Academy and Harvest Christian, and the June Buchanan School. That's the closings. Now the 1-hour delays. Paris Independent and Frankfort Independent, Sayre School, Madison County Voed is on Plan B, Mary Queen of the Holy Rosary, Christ the King, Danville Independent, Midway College staff, 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock classes are canceled, and Kentucky Tech Central Campus, sorry about that, it said camp, I believe that would be campus, and also EKU on a 1-hour delay. Is that the list? Thank goodness.
Finally, that was long, wasn't it?
Well, traffic's starting to pick up around town, and don't be deceived because the roads probably look a little bit safer than they are at this point.
That's right. A lot of people, no matter what kind of weather it is, they have to go to work,
Right.
and be careful out there.
Tim Weldon has an update now on how the roads are doing this morning. Tim?
Well, Robin, the traffic is beginning to pick up this morning as motorists make their way to work. And as the traffic does pick up, we're likely to have more traffic accidents. The roads are passable in most places, but they are still slick and hazardous. So please allow yourself extra time to get where you're going this morning. It's going to take a little longer. The traffic will be moving slower than usual. In addition, the snow is blowing and the temperatures, the wind chills are bitterly cold. So keep all those things in mind this morning.
All right, thank you very much, Tim. And it looks like you are managing to stay warm. I know that temperature's dropping. Be careful. Well, right now we want to get a last look at the weather of the very latest that's going on. Jeff Noble.
To update, Bell and Knox counties are now under the snow advisory.
Okay.
They could receive 2 inches of snow by this afternoon, and it's still snowing at the present time and still quite cold. Take a look at what's going on at the present. 25 degrees with light snow. We have the humidity at 85%, and the pressure is on the rise, 29.82. Winds from the northwest at 14 miles per hour. Wind chill makes it feel like it's 4 degrees above. Here's what it looks like for the lunch hour. We're expecting cloudy skies, some flurries. Temperature at that time, 20 degrees because it's dropping down. And then by the mid-afternoon, you'll see it drop down some more. Cloudy skies, still keeping some flurries here in the bluegrass. A little bit more in the mountains. 15 should be the temperature, and it goes down to single digits to below zero later on this evening. Here's the updated list now of the snow advisory. We've added Middlesboro, Barberville, Pineville, Knox, and Bell counties to that list. All the counties in red could see 1 to 2 inches total accumulation of snow by this afternoon. Rest of us in the bluegrass, right about an inch total. Here's your forecast for today. Cloudy and cold, snow showers, and we're expecting temperatures to be dropping as the day moves on. Partly cloudy, very cold for tonight. Look for 1 degree below zero as your low. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy, maybe a few morning flurries, but cold temperatures. Daytime highs only 16 degrees. You stretch that out a few days, and you see a bit of a warming trend on Sunday, and on Monday, on Tuesday, chance for snow flurries, though, to come back on Monday afternoon. Robin, of what short time I've had here, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Well, thanks so much, Jeff, and I'm sure I'll see you from time to time on the noon show as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Time to announce our Kentucky Sunrise Photo Contest winner for this morning, Geraldine Mullins of Clay City. Boy, that's a long way from here. Geraldine, thanks a lot for sending that in. We're glad you watched.
Nice picture.
She took this from her farm in Clay County, and we appreciate it. We're going to send you a certificate for a Kentucky Fried Chicken family meal. We hope you enjoy that. 9 whole pieces of chicken? And we sure have had fun with this contest, and it's going to be continuing, so still send your photos in. Yeah.
Robin, it's your last show. Any parting comments?
Oh, I just want to thank, you guys are so
and a rose
sweet.
from the production staff.
Oh,
This is from
thank you.
Okay, very
These
nice.
guys are the best, and I knew I was going to do this. But thanks so much for watching. I know I say that every day, but I mean it.
Yeah. We'll see you in about 30 minutes with updates. I'll take us out here.
Kentucky Sunrise is produced by Central Kentucky's 18 News.